Dragons, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Factions. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a gamble. Hopefully, it's going to be worth it. I will reveal what we're going to be doing in just a second, just in case this plan does actually fail and the guy doesn't want to do it. Because it's a risky move for him, but I think there's more value for him than there is for me. Like, it's a risky move for me as well, but not for him. Like, I think he can really profit from this, but at the same time, he could lose a lot. Anyway, guys, welcome to today's episode of Factions. If you enjoyed this video, do go down below, smash that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And also, why not? Let's do a little bit of a giveaway. Hit a like button, comment why you love cheese, and you may win the highest rank on whatever server that you so wish for. And there you go. And also, you'll have to wait, but you can choose to win the highest rank on the new server that is going to come out in the future, if you so want to. That I'm very, very excited for. That will not just be a new server, it will be a rejuvenated kind of headhunting. It'll be changed around and new. Anyway, I'm not going to try tease that too much. Anyway, welcome to today's episode of Factions. We have been saving up heads, as many heads as we can. Now, just a disclaimer, these aren't all the heads from my farm. My farm probably made maybe less than 50% of them, what's in here. It's actually from buying heads off AH. I wonder if there's any more up there as well. That would be handy. Might as well throw it in. But we're going to try and make our masks. That's what we've been trying to do for the last nearly week, is make our mask. Now, we've got the mushroom head. Like, we've got it all the way leveled up. I was hoping I could buy one off someone, but that wasted a lot of heads. If we could buy one, it would have been a lot easier. But that was the easy part. Now we're on to the incredibly hard part. Now we have to rank it up, and we have no reinforcement essences whatsoever. So we have to rank this up old school. Now, we're not going to get it fully done today because I don't know exactly how many heads you need just to get it to level 1, like to get protection 1 in it, or just even to get just basically the first level. We have to use already 2,000 heads. 2,300. That's a lot. That's like, you know, it's not starting you off easy. And this has a success rate of 100%. So it's gonna work. Boom, there we go. So it's been upgraded. We haven't even got protection on it yet. Like, this is gonna be hard. Now it's asking for 4,000 heads, and as you can see, the failure rate is going up. And what happens is, I think if it fails, it goes down a level. So if you have reinforcement essences, I think you can stick that on the mask, and if it fails, you don't lose anything, which is great. But we don't have that. We don't have the luxury of that just yet. But anyway, this is a 90% chance to work. Surely. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, okay. It worked. If it didn't work, I probably would have quit. Now, we have 4,000 heads left, and we need 6,000 to get it now to the next level. 80% chance to work. We do not have that, so we'll have to wait. But like I said, I did want to get a little bit started on the mask, and we're slowly but surely getting there. Hopefully, by the end of this week, we'll actually have one made. About time. And then hopefully I don't die with it straight away, because that would make me sad. Anyway, so we're getting on to today's video. I currently have 311,000. I've got a little bit of money to spare. This guy has offered me a bit of a deal that I don't know if I can refuse, because you can get really good stuff from it, and I don't think I've ever opened one of these. This guy has offered me an infernal loot bag for 100,000, like coin flip, head flip. So head flip, like, I don't know if I'm gonna win this, but we'll sure see what happens. Head flip wager, frozen force. So he's going to put in an infernal bag. I'm going to put in 100k. So if I lose this, I lose 100k. If I win this, I need to make sure whatever I win was well worth either 100k or, you know what I mean? Yeah, well worth it. All right, so I'm going to put in 100,000. Boom, there we go. I will still have like 200k left. So is this worth it? I've never opened up limited time rewards, infernal gear, new recipe rewards, etc. Let's give this a shot. Are we going to win? Or have we just given over $100,000 to our enemies? Oh my god. We've actually won. But the only thing... Well, actually, no, wait. It technically is a win. No matter what. I was always thinking, oh, if I win, it's still not a win because I have to get something that's worth $100,000. But it's technically a win anyway because I didn't lose $100,000. I just now need to make sure that I actually get something good. So head flip, collect. Oh my god, it's actually ours. Look at me winning head flips, doing gambles and stuff. You know me. That never works out whatsoever. So there we go. Salvage from the hellish war zone. This container is said to contain valuables from fallen warriors. Now, I'm assuming you get this only from the, probably the armored horde and the legendary horde, which actually I haven't seen the legendary horde for like a year now. When will it ever spawn again? Like, they have such, if you're ever on any of the realms and you see a legendary horde spawn in, go to it. They are extremely rare and you will most likely get some amazing items from it. So just make sure you get to it, okay? Alright, well, let's see if this gamble was worth it. We're gonna open this up. I wouldn't really class it as a gamble anymore, because we won. So whatever we get from this is just extra. We didn't lose and thank the Lord. It would be different if we bought it for 100,000 and then had to open it. But we got it for free, technically. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, we just got 6 creeper eggs, 4 instant creepers, and 4 charge creepers. Now that is actually fairly decent. I am most definitely satisfied with that. You might be like, but they're just creeper eggs. Yeah, they're just creeper eggs, but these can actually be pretty handy. Instant, you know what I mean? Charged, like if you're raiding a certain bit of a base that only this modified creeper can get you into, these things can change a whole entire raid. These can be the difference between getting... Well, I don't know if we're going to be raiding something like that, but like if there was like, you know, millions, it could be the difference of getting into somewhere that you couldn't have been able to originally get into. So that I am extremely happy about. Honestly, that's fantastic. Well, that was worth it. And I also think we got 40k as well. Yeah, we got 40k as well on top of it. That's pretty good. I'm actually fairly happy with that. Oh my god. All right, so I'm just after depositing a few more heads into the cauldron. I just deposited nearly over 2,000. That brings us up to 6,000. Wasn't it like 6k that we needed to upgrade it a bit more? I believe it was. The only thing is I'm starting to get a little bit scared. Like it's like 80% chance to work now and 20% chance to fail. Something like that. I just don't really want it to fail. Otherwise it's a waste of heads. But I have to do it. Because if I don't do it, I don't get a mask. Okay. Come on. Is it 6,000 heads? Let me check. It is 6. Oh, wait. We don't have enough. It's 6,900. We have 6,500. Okay. Well, unless there's someone AH. Mooshroom. Okay, there is. For $25, it's 2,000. Buy an inventory's worth. Is there a cauldron around here? No, there's not. Home FV. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're just basically... Look, we were gonna gamble $100,000, so why not put our money into something that we know... Actually, this is a gamble, because it's not a 100% chance it's gonna work. Yeah, never mind what I was about to say. Now, we do have a raid to do today, which we will be doing in a second. And so far, like, I'm just gonna say, like, every base seems to have an exploit. I found a few bases, extremely rich ones, that we can't raid yet, because we don't have any TNT. But hopefully, we'll be raiding them soon. Hopefully. But we have a raid we can do today that we can get in with using fireballs. Now, but before we do that, let's upgrade this and see if we can make ourselves happy. Right, we have 8,000 heads. 20% chance to fail. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. You just received. We just upgraded. We are now on to level 3. Oh, lordy. Okay, it now needs 9,000 heads. That's going to take a while. We're not going to be getting that today. But anyway, we're getting there, which is great. If people keep sticking more heads on AH, then we can do it no problemo. Alright, anyway, let's get into today's raid since we have one. Might as well take advantage of it. So like I said, a lot of bases right now have exploits. And I think that's because it's the start of the map. So people are living in bases that aren't going to be their main bases just yet. But this faction we're about to go raid, one of the guys I saw was actually online. I could see him walking around the base. And that was just before I started today's episode. And that's why I didn't raid it straight away. I was planning to raid it straight away, but I didn't want the guy being online. But I'm going to raid it nonetheless. So we're going to grab some invisibility. Don't know if this is really going to save my life. But we're also going to need to grab some puts. Oh, and also we're going to need a still touch. Before we forget, that would be bad if we forgot that. Boom. There we go. Sweet. All right. So the faction we're raiding is called Split Your Mum. Great name, guys. Great name. But anyway, they're actually all offline as we speak. But I think if we can tunnel down here, we get into a cave and we can pretty much get underneath their base again, like the raid yesterday. There is a lot of raids like this. Apparently, Sword raided the base the other day like this. A lot of bases are exploitable right now. But I just have to dig my way down, get into the cave, walk over, fireball, and then I probably can end the pearl straight into the base. And if the spawners are still in there, they have logged offline. If they're still in there, like, this would be good. I really hope they haven't logged off with the spawners. 5 seconds. Hey, actually, maybe we might be able to use our charged creeper eggs today. You know what I mean? Actually, no. I don't think I want to waste it. But if we can get all the spawners, they're worth $640,000. But if we can get all the spawners, that will be $480,000 straight away added to our F-top. That will be really good. Come on, here we go. 7 seconds. Boom, there we go. And by the way, guys, these aren't even the richest raids we're doing. There is so many rich raids out there. We just can't raid them right now because we don't have enough TNT. So if you think this is fun raiding, get ready for it when we actually have TNT, because we'll actually be able to raid people. Actual factions with loads and loads of value, hopefully. Right, boom. Okay, actually, I need some ender pearls. Okay, so if I ender pearl up here, I could just probably get a seg right now, because this right here, this is their melon farm. As you can see, that they haven't really thought about their base whatsoever. They really haven't. Not in a bad way, but they didn't really think it through. So once we fireball this, we are now into the base. Now, first things first, are the spawners still here? Because that's the one thing. Yes, they are. Oh my god, let's go. They didn't log off the spawners. That's making me think that they probably haven't logged off fully for the day. Like, he could be back on any moment. I only saw one guy here earlier. Right, let's mine this. Let's make sure we have enough inventory space. I don't really want to get rid of the pots, though, because if I get rid of the pots and he attacks me, I die. Okay, right. Let's take these. PV. See, as you can see, look, it's not tons of spawners. It's only a few. Like, literally 2 here. And then are the... Yes. Let's go. Let's go. We've got horses over here. So if we mine these up, boom, there we go. 4 horses. Let's go. Like, this is very small, but this is so good for our faction. Like, literally just a fireball and get into. This is insane. So that is 6 spawners. So that means they said on their F-top, it says that they have 6 spawners worth $480,000. We have just stolen, in the space of 2 minutes, because they didn't have their base done right, $480,000. That is absolutely insane. Now, horses, please, please, please. They are, oh, okay, no, probably not enough. I was going to say horses are level 5, which I am. So I could have maybe ranked up, but like this looks like it's been recently sold, which is not good. Well, it doesn't matter now. We've got the spawners. So if they log online and we kill them, it's added bonuses. But what have we got inside the chest? They have an absolute huge farm. Okay, they got TNT. Yes, let's take this. Get as much as we can get. Every little helps. It isn't enough to fill a cannon, but if we keep raiding bits and bits, you know what I mean? It will save up. Okay, any more here? No, okay, right. So if you wonder why I'm not taking that, that's trenching TNT. It can't be used in cannons, so that's why I'm not taking it. It's pretty much scrap. What does I say? 60k worth of elixirs. Okay, might raid that. You know what I mean? If it's 60k worth, when you say it like that, I might just raid it. Nothing here, and some pots here. Right, hang on. Home V. Let's take this back to the base. 2 seconds. Alright, go on then. So this is 60k worth of elixirs, and I truly believe that. Like, they're expensive. I'm gonna raid them. I feel like pots are definitely overlooked in the raiding department. Like, when you raid a base, you don't really raid pots. You just don't think they're valuable. But when someone puts a chest down saying that this is 60k worth of pots, it's kind of worth to take. You know what I mean? Like, that's 60k F-top, right? If it counts it. I don't know if it does, though. You know what I mean? That's pretty worth it. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we've got nearly everything out of the base. I don't know if there's any more chests and stuff around. We got all that. Let's go check the chickens, see if there's loads of heads there or whatever. Don't know what level chickens actually are. Must be level 6, maybe. Chicken heads? Okay, there's no chicken heads whatsoever, so it looks like they haven't been grinded. Now, more chests over there. It looks like the guys are making a auto sugarcane farm, but they've actually done sand. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I still can't confirm, but I've always been told sugarcane definitely grows faster on sand, but I have no idea if that's just a myth or not. But they're using sand, so maybe it does. Or maybe they just like sand. Hang on. If I pearl up there, I want to check that chest. It could be... Actually, I doubt it. I was going to say it could be filled with sugarcane, but there's no hopper to collect it unless they've been putting it in it. But I'll check it out. Could just be building supplies to make the farm. Oh, more here. Hello. Nothing there. Can't press your button. You don't seem to have this linked up. So they have this going, but they don't actually have the farm done. It's like this base has been kind of raided before. That's what I get the kind of vibe off. But they've got a really nice melon farm. They're just making a ton of money from that. Okay, anything in the chest? Nope, completely empty. So that is actually the raid. That's all it was. It was going to be a little bit more challenging if the guy was online. Now I kind of want the guy to come on. So I wouldn't mind trying to kill him, get his armor and take his money if I can surprise attack him. I'm kind of geared, kind of ready to go. 1 pot, technically. 1 strength pot. But literally, like, I wouldn't have raided this base. If we couldn't have tunneled underneath his base, I wouldn't have raided it. Because it wouldn't have been worth it. Like, for me to cannon this base, I wouldn't have made profit. Nothing at all. It wouldn't have been worth it. Probably wouldn't have spent more to get in the base than what you're getting out of it. Alright, so I guess the last thing we can try do is, there is 4 hoppers there. If we get those with 1 creeper egg, like, and we get a few hoppers, like, we can make some really good money from it. The only thing is I need to try get into it Oh, well, I just fall down the grinder. I think that's the best way to do it. Take a little bit of fire damage. Yeah, that'll be the best thing to do. All right, let's fall down. Boom. All right, PV1. Let's take a creeper egg. Let's take 2 at least. Hopefully we don't spend any more than that. Come on. What? Okay, there we go. I thought we couldn't place a creeper egg down. Go on. Go on, explode. Did you drop a hopper? You didn't. And of course, it has... Did we just get saved? Hang on. Go on. Oh my god, we just got saved. Did we get a little... Come on, please tell me we just got a hopper from that. Oh, are you kidding? We got so lucky there with the lava coming down and everything, and then it didn't give us anything. Like, not a single hopper we got. Unless there's one hiding on me and I can't see it. Oh, that's sickening. What a waste of 20k. You at least think if there's 4 hoppers there, you're at least going to get 1. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's not the case. Well, this raid is done and dusted. Easy peasy. $480,000. And 60k pots. Don't forget that. Alright, so I'm just checking outside the walls just while I have a free chance. Mikey's inside the base just grinding away heads at the moment. Because he's, if you don't know, he's the designated person to get to level 25 or max level headhunting. So he can place on all the spawners and stuff for us. And it's just better as a faction to let one person rank up. Because when everyone's trying to rank up at the same time from the same grinder, it's literally impossible. You could be all year trying to rank up. At the moment, Mikey's first, then we'll decide who's second to rank up. Probably will be Raven, most likely. But I've just noticed that, like, our base hasn't been attempted yet. I don't know why I'm saying this, because it's going to get attempted now. But our base hasn't been attempted yet. And there is not... I don't see it anyway. Let me just make sure I go out to my full claims. But I don't see any... Okay, there we go. So that's claimed by Garden, whoever that is. But I don't see any cannons being made just yet. Or even any cannon boxes. So that really makes my anxiety feel a little bit better. Oh... Hang on, maybe someone's trying to... Is that a cat? Oh my god. Okay, well, if people want to make cannons like that, you know what I mean? I can probably see what kind of cannon that was. A very, very simple cannon. If enemies, if you watch this, if you want to do cannons like that, no problem. Go ahead, raid our base all day with that. You'll get so far. So far. I doubt... Did they even fire it? How far did it even reach? Hang on. Oh my god. Okay, so their little cannon fired from there... And only went over to here. That's how far more did they have to go. They didn't even scrape it. All right, that's a good thing. Yeah, if you want to keep using that cannon, use it all day. We won't stop you. Anyway, guys, I am going to end this episode off here. I'm actually going to try do a little bit more grinding for the mushroom mask. Like, basically, when I say grinding, I mean just AFKing. Just leave my account on. Play some Fortnite for a bit. But I want to make sure, well, I doubt it, but I want to see if I can get that mask done by this week. Like, I want that mask so I can, like, try and take out Frozen Core, or Frozen, or whatever his name is. Sorry, I feel bad. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode, which will most likely be tomorrow.